moving on. The other news that we saw this week, Denzel Washington, the great Denzel, is going to be cast in Black Panther 3 in an unnamed role at this point, and he has come out and said that he's happy to do the film, but it'll be one of his last because he is getting up there. He wants to retire. So, two questions. What do you think of this casting? And who do you think Denzel could possibly play in the MCU? And Don, this time you can go first.
You know, what do I think? I'm dismayed because, you know, he says, well, the writer is going to write a part for me.
Yeah.
And I'm not a real big fan of that. Like, I would rather hear, hey, there's this character that we think you would be great for. And okay, great, you know, wonderful. But this whole they're going to invent a character for me to play, it just doesn't excite me that very much. Who could he play? You know, and this may surprise people, I'm still in that whole like Professor Xavier Magneto you know, camp where I think Denzel Washington would be a great Magneto.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like that idea. Like that, you know, they can still do that and have it makes, you know, perfectly sense just because he's not white. It can absolutely still fit. And I'd like it.
Yeah, but Magneto would have to do several films, and again, he's ready to retire, so I think he's just going to do this one and be done.
True enough. They are going to have to de-age Magneto if they're going to stick with the whole Holocaust thing.
Yeah.
Which they've done in the comics, so no problem.
What do you think, Montego?
Yeah, I saw this, and it's really kind of a whirlwind this last week with this story, because it was like saying, you know, they brought it out and it was like, no, it's bullshit, it's not true. And then, you know, and then it was like, yeah, it is true. Now, should Denzel Washington retire? He's like in Gladiator 2, right? I have no idea what role he's playing in there.
Yeah.
And he's they like, so some of the internet stuff showed him with like a young T'Challa body with his head superimposed, instead of, you know, be like some you know, new person. Of course not. Of course not. He's gonna be some person that, of course, he's gonna be a mentor, you know, type of person, you know, that, you know, and who knows where that story goes. Was not a fan of Black Panther 2. Loved the shit out of Black Panther 1. And so for him to be in this movie, I mean, it'll bring the gravitas of a seasoned, beautiful, you know, actor. And if he's a part of it, because just because they're writing something for him, and I'm sure it's probably a Marvel character that's already established that they just haven't used yet.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good, because he doesn't really sign. I mean, not since he was young, he doesn't really sign on for like bullshit. You know, you know, he's getting older. He signs on for stuff that's gonna be worthwhile, which is good. You know, how they bring T'Challa back. You know, they showed the boy. You know, and whatever they're gonna do to bring the Black Panther back, as long as it's not Shuri, which was actually in the comics a really good story when you know, T'Challa got blown up, and I think it was by Dr. Doom, and you know, and then she was like the Black Panther for a year. That was cool, but the movie just did not translate. It was just too much sadness, and so yeah. Denzel Washington in this Marvel movie, and not just a random Marvel movie, is even cooler. So, you know, with the Afro you know, centric part of the journey will be cool. Whoever he will be, I have no idea, man, because you know, the books have had such a journey, you know, from, you know, the modern times. I mean, so many writers. Ta-Nehisi Coates was writing it at one point. What is it? Adams? What was his name? Adams. I talked to him at a Comic-Con about it. He was writing it for a minute. He invented John Stewart. I don't know, you guys are the
I guess.
Right. You know who I'm talking about, Dave.
I know who you're talking about. I guess.
Yeah. And so bring it on, man. You know, but no, he's not going to be an action star, even though Equalizer 1, 2, and 3 was dope as hell, in my opinion. But them days is gone, you know. But whatever, it just makes me feel hopeful for the movie, Don. You know, that he, with him signing on, he hadn't signed on for bullshit in 100 years. I mean, when he did Macbeth, holy shit. It was like, damn, this is like all new cinema, you know what I'm saying? It was like, wow, I've never even cared about Shakespeare that much. But
you actually made an excellent point about Black Panther 2. It was like, yes,
It was a funeral dirge.
It was a 2-hour funeral.
Twice for two different characters, right?
Yeah.
The mom and the son. You know?
Yeah. It was hard. It was really hard to watch. And in that respect, like, it wasn't anything that was fun in the movie. It lost any.
Yeah.
It got lost because you were just sad about Chadwick Boseman passing away. And it's just like, yes, it's sad that he passed. And I still stand by T'Challa is too important of a character to Marvel
recast
to leave him dead.
Sure, they should have recast it. What are y'all doing? He is way too much important to Marvel, to see black readers like me growing up, and even the young kids, just to watch that character. Just he's dead off screen. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Dave, but go ahead. That's just I'm passionate.
I'm just agreeing with you. The first Black Panther movie was such a movement. Is the only way to describe it. Like,
for sure.
Well, no, Dave, as you know, when Omega Level Nerds does his thing, I podcast with the Black Man. So, and I quote, "It is Black Christmas." That is Black Panther.
Yeah, but it was like, I mean, there were people dressing up as the characters from Coming to America and all this crazy stuff going to see
it was very important to the black community. It was very important to black nerds because that was pretty much all we had, and it wasn't even like a shitty hero. You know what I'm saying? It was like, because what was the last hero that you really had was Blade, but those movies were not as big as all the MCU movies. This was like Blade is now it's big time. Blade Blade is so damn dope. You know? But
it is.
Yes, it is.
Those movies were very niche in the 90s when they came out. This is now big time mainstream. You're getting your representation on screen. It's a beautiful thing. And to be like, oh, well, the actor died, so the character died. Like, no, don't do that.
Can't do it.
That was bullshit.
Can't do it.
Yeah. I'm a recasting man. Like, please, can we recast
comic books,
Skywalker?
You're gonna have to.
Can we please do Luke Skywalker? Can we get some badass Luke stories? You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all want to go back in the past, I'd rather see Luke kicking ass with the green lightsaber for about 20 years. You know, with the new actor, Sebastian Stan.
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah. Don't give me this CGI garbage. You know, let's do it. Give us badass Luke. You know, I mean, they tried Solo, but it didn't work. But I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of like sweet characters that's like in their prime who I would like to see, you know, just what are y'all doing? I don't need to see all this other shit, Rey and the prequels and all this stuff. Let's see. I would have recast all of Star Wars. I'm sorry. Recast them. Luke, Han, and Leia's too important to let them get old. I'm sorry. You know.
I've seen some names thrown out for him for Denzel for his character, and the one that makes the most sense to me is Sayan, who is T'Chaka's brother, so T'Challa's uncle. And he could be Shuri's mentor in the movie. Like, I kind of feel like that's something they could do. The other one that I saw thrown out, and I'm like, it's too bad John is off this week, was Mephisto. I don't know, but that would be interesting.
They ain't bringing Satan to the MCU. They could have. They had so many chances to do that.
They did in Agatha. He's there. They mentioned him. I mean,
they mentioned him, but they don't actually show him. So,
that's what I'm saying. And I didn't watch Agatha because I was just like, I'm not. I'm just not. I mean, I watched so much stuff that was Marvel, and when it got to that, I was like, I don't care about this lady.
It introduces Wiccan. That's kind of how they make you care about it, to be honest with you. If I'm to boil that shit down, like they introduce Wiccan.
I saw that and I still wasn't. I haven't watched it. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I watched all of the Acolyte though, just because it was such a train wreck that I couldn't take my eyes off.
Oh my God! Don't. Okay,
I was just
Don't get him started.
mad.
Don't get Don started. Thanks for watching this clip from the Superhero Speak podcast. And don't forget to watch us live every Sunday night right here on this channel.
While you're here, hit the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on any of our great upcoming content.
Speaking of content, don't forget to check out our website, superheroespeak.com, where you can find the podcast, links to our social media, merch, comic reviews, and so much more. That's superheroespeak.com.
Thanks for watching, and don't let your cape be caught in the door. See you next time.